Yes, so. Not be Binambo.
We are late.
Hold on.
He's been on this court to Africa for so long. It's not costing you much.
No, because it's Lomo Mobile.
Lomo?
Yes, Lomo. Nah lie.
Insert your Lomo mobile SIM card, add some credit, start making calls. Free Lomo to Lomo phone calls, keep your existing number.
Don't be worried now, I'll be flying down soon. Don't worry yourself, you know. Credit again, but Lomo mobile. Nah, straight.
Lomo mobile.
Lomo mobile.
Lomo mobile.
Lomo mobile. Bringing light to life.
Lomo Mobile, your global network.
Hakuna matata.
Chakula Afya Kituyo. Kuacha mocha duka yako kwa ajili ya ufumbuzi yako yote ya afya, kwa sababu wote wako marumu afya mahitaji, shinikizo la damu, high cholesterol, kupoteza uzito, ugonjwa wa kisukari na kwa erection. Sisi ndio wenye nguvu Blue Express na Nyekundu Express Capsule. Uhakika yapatia kila mwanaume muda kudumu election na moja saa ya kutumia product yetu. Capsule hizi kuongeza furaha ya kijinjisha kwa wewe na mpenzi wako, kutoa roko ngumu erection, relief kutoka kumwaga mapema. Wito sasa kwa utaratibu 0223899287 au 0793055740. Sisi tuko katika 11 Warren Street, London, W1T 5 LG.
Hakuna matata.
Welcome to Uganda Vision. My name is Emily Nyanzi, your presenter for today. I'm very happy to be here with you. And remember, we are always here every Sundays and Mondays. Sky Channel 182, Ben Television. Do you have a friend? It could be your family and they still don't know about this program. Tell them to start watching it because it's very interesting, very informative program where you can find all the information you need to know about Uganda. Not only Uganda, but also different countries around Africa. Now, stay tuned for our next broadcast.
Every man you want to find girl. Mine, she's a super diva.
Hello. Mbala musizanyo abalabi ba Uganda Vision TV. Era nga nimsanyufu nnyo okubeera nga ndabikidde ku lutimbe olwa Uganda Vision TV. Abantu bano nno bakoze mulimu munene nnyo okubeera nga batuusa amawulire eri buli Munnayuganda ali ebunaayira. Ensi nnyingi ze batumenyedde ssebo eziraba omukutu guno. Ate nawe bwe bali nnyo kulanga obwekuumiddeko. Nga nno olwaliro babatuusiza baani Bakayimbira Dramactors. Tuzze butereevu okuva Uganda. Ewaffe ekyaddondo. Ewa Ssaabasajja atudde alamula munnamulondo ye. Era nga mannya ndi Nakachwa Jane nga neddirangabe. Ndi omu ku bazanyi Bakayimbira Dramactors era nga nduddemu ebbanga nayingira mu 1996 wakati bali ebbanga ly'emyaka emeka nga tutambudde ne tujja ebunaayira e UK, England, London mu kibuga ekya Queen nga tuzze okulaba Bannayuganda abali eno bakola ki obudde buli butya.
Munnange nno nze gw'otunuulidde bampita Luta Enodress, nze Luta Enodress, omusajja eyeddira eŋŋonge. Ndi musajja Muganda. Bweddira eŋŋonge akabiro k'eŋŋonge kabeera kaneenye. Omubala gugamba wajjali byagali mwegali amazzi. Kati nno nange ndi musanyufu okujjako wano Obungereza n'okulaba byafaayo ebimu bye mbadde nsomako okusoma. Munnange gwe ali wano Obungereza, ali e Germany ne mu nsi endala nkugamba nti wandibadde osambyasambyako n'ojja ku Lwomukaaga luno n'otwegattako kubanga tuli beetegefu okunyumiza ate ebiri e Buganda. ebiri mu Uganda ebintu bingi nnyo biwaleka bitaliiyo munnange bino byakomawo Kampala jjukira gwe yamuvaako emabega luli ennyo akyuse naffe ebizimbe ebiwanvu munnange tutandise okubifunira ddala enguudo ennungi nazo tujja zikunyumiza tukunyumize engeri gye balyamu amatooke okuganyiga obulungi bwobanga wakyerabira ate tugenda kuzannyira omuzannyo tuguyise Bakayimbira Dube Extra Time weetegeke jangu ku Lwomukaaga luno ate ku Lwomukaaga olujja tugenda kubeera Manchester ne ku Sunday tuyina ekifo kye tugenda okubeeramu omanyi ndi mupyemu sinaba binyweza mutwe naye nga ojja bitegeera ate ojja tunyumirwa.
Amanya nze Andrew Benon Kibuuka omu ku batandikawo Bakayimbira Dramactorsplus mu 1982 ng'olwoyo Kabeere sina kindi tonnazaalibwa eri wabawala bwatwe yagambanga ndi musanyufu okubeera ku Vision TV era nkakasa nti mwenna abalaba Vision TV muyinza okubanga kifeesi kyange mwali mukirabyeko omulundi gumu oba omulala somewhere somehow tudiringa mu entertainment tudiringa mu culture tudiringa mu art music dance and drama fe ogwo gwe mukutu gwe tuyitamu ne tubunyisa ensi yonna bye twagala okubeera nti nno bimanyibwa naddala ku nsi yaffe Buganda ne Uganda nyaffe. Sikoma kukubeera director wa Bakayimbira Dramactorsplus kyokka naye era nze president wa Federation of Performing Artists of Uganda. Kino kye kibiina ekigatta bannabitone byonna abazanyi b'emizannyo abayimbi b'ennyimba abazinyi b'amazina abakwasi ba firimu ababrass bandi abategeka ebivulu ebyo abaddukanya ebizimbe Federation of Performing Artists of Uganda. Ogwo mulimu tulina munene nga twegattiddwa ku ne bannaffe abalala okulaba nti nno tukwataganya aba artists aba Uganda ne ba artists ab'ensi endala yonna n'okulaba nti nno tumanyisa bannaffe abali mu Uganda kiki ekigenda mu maaso mu field eno olutalo lwa copyright tulukuteka nabwala mu Uganda n'olukinammwe tubasaba mwenna abali eno ebunaayira buli kyosobola okukola ekisobola okubeera nga kiyamba artist wa Uganda okubeera nga atuuka ku mutindo ogwabo be mulaba eno e Bulaaya beera nga osobola okukikola abakikoze tubeebaza abasobodde okufuba okubeera nti baleeta ba artists ab'enjawulo abayimbi bangi nnyo be batambuza ne babajja Uganda ne babaleeta mu mawanga kakati kumpi buli ggwanga eriri e Bulaaya mu America ne mu Buwalabu continents zonna batuukayo ababayamba okujja be bamwe abatuukedde eno ne mbeera nga temwerabidde wamweka because home is best. Come what may, one day one time you will come back home. N'olwensonga eyo twongera okubasaba n'okubeebaza nti mwongera ate n'okutwala abalala bangi nnyo abakyaliyo abeetaaga okubakwatako ekya copyright nkyogeddeko abayiiya bangi nnyo tubeagala nnyo mwe banaffe abali eno abatutaddemu ssente mu ngeri emu oba endala tubagamba nti mwongere mu maaso. Bakayimbira Dramactorsplus tubeebaza mwenna ababadde mu Cuba ku lunaku lw'omukaaga nga 3 mwebale nnyo okutuwagira era tubasaba mugende mu maaso n'okutuwagira tubaleetedde beautiful drama art from the heart nga tujja kubeera mu Manchester City, the city of Manchester gye tugenda okubeera ku lw'omukaaga nga mukaaga nga tuli wamu ne Mathias Walukaga omu ku bayimbi abakutte akati ensangi zino tujja kubanga tubalaga ate abantu mu kitundu ekino kimu abe Leeds abe Birmingham abe mu kibuga kye Manchester mwena abali eyo please do come and watch this wonderful production which has been brought to you by the masters of the business Bakayimbira Dramactorsplus. Ku Sunday tujja kubeera mu club la face edi yayitibwanga Vault eyeri mu North London era nga omuzannyo gujja kubeera Bakayimbira Dube Extra Time. Twagala tubasanyuse tubasomese nga tubajjukanya ebyewaffe ebyeka.
Hello, I'm Lady Aisha Chomuhanji. Ndi mu Nakatemba mu Bakayimbira Dramactorsplus. Group eno njiruddemuuko era nkoledde kinene nnyo okunkulaakulanya mu kuzannya katemba nti entambuza endaze n'amawanga gembadde situukangamu kati nga okuba nti nzize wano ndi musanyufu nnyo okuba nga ndi wano njogerako gye muli era nembeebaza nti mwebale kubanga muli bantu bakozi nnyo bwe mutyo mwebale kubeera na mutima ogwagala okukola nembeebaza nnyo okuba nti muwagidde ffe Bakayimbira Dramactors ne groups endala ezizenga zijja era mbasaba mweyongere okubanga buli babeera bajja mujja ne mbawagira kubanga bambi tujja kulwa mmwe tubeera tuzze kulwa mmwe obuwagizi obwo bwe mwatuwadde nno we twabadde wali ku Cuba tubwebaza nnyo mwebali nnyo kuba nti mwatuwagidde bwe mutyo kale tusaba nti ne bwe tuba tuzze e Manchester tugenda e Manchester ku lunaku olwa Sunday tusaba mukole obuwagizi bwe bumwe era nga bwe mwatuwadde mweyongere okujja okutulaba kituwe amaanyi okubanga naffe tweyongera okuyiya ebibanyumira Dube Extra Time Bakayimbira gwe muzannyo ate era nga n'ebirungi ebirala bingi nnyo bye tujja okubanga tubalaga kuba tugenda kubanga tukola ne Mathias Walukaga omuyimbi wammwe nti naye ajja kubanga naye abaweereza mu ngeri eyakabi mu ngeri ey'enjawulo Bannayuganda kirungi nnyo okubanga mukola naye nga temwerabira mbasaba mukomawo okeeka esente ze mubalira mukoze ne muzireteeka ne tuzimbe waffe tuzimba ensi yaffe Uganda nti n'abo abalabe mubeera mwalekayo kyali badde kirungi bambi ne mbakwata ku mukono ne mubayamba gye bali bangi abatalina mwasirizi oba abalyetaaza obuyambi bwammwe kale bwe mukola ekintu ng'ekyo ne mubanga nabo mubaleeta nakyo kibeera kirungi nnyo nnyo ddala sigamba nti muwagire Kayimbira yokka nedda ate awo mbeera n'akyemalira oba mba neeyagaliza nzekka n'abalala bwe baba bazze oba bayimbi nga bazze mubalabe oba bannakatemba bannaffe nabo nga bazze era mubalabe kyensaba mubalabe kale njagala okubategeeza nti bwe mubanga mukomyewo eka ate era nayo tusobola okubasanyusizaayo kubanga still tuyina theatres ez'enjawulo mujjengayo nayo muleke kubanga mutulinda eno yokka naye tusobola okubasanyusizaayo ate era ne mbasaba okutuwagira ne ku CDs kubanga tubeera twazze ne CDs ng'era tuzitunda eziriko emizannyo egy'enjawulo ng'oggyeko gwe tubeera tuzannya n'emirala mingi nnyo gye tubeera tulina so tusaba nti mubenga nazo muzigula nabo buwagizi bwa njawulo mbeera mutuwagidde in another way njagala okwebaza nnyo Uganda Vision kyakabi nnyo kyekola okubanga ekoze kati nga kino nti etuleese etusobola okubanga tweyogerako so nsaba nti n'abalala nabo ebenge bayambako tetuli feka n'abalala bangi nnyo abatasobodde kujja wano Bakayimbira Dramactors bangi n'abalala betuli nabo betutali nabo wano katikati so ngamba nti mukyalaba bingi nnyo mweyongera okubeerako
bw'obeera wano buli kimu kyewuunyisa nakatuli ano beddangezako okubala ennyonyi eziyita mu bbanga olabira ddala nti otuuse mu London manyi twakula okuva mu buto nga abantu buli muntu ayogera London yesu kati naffe tuyingiddewo Bakayimbira Dramactors performance gye tugenda obbawa omuzannyo guno guyitibwa Dube Extra Time Bakayimbira surprisingly twagukola nga tusibula TV drama yali ku mpewo okumala emyaka 4 n'ekitundu netugamba tugenda kubanga tugibunzika naye raba kati gye gutuuse ate era abantu bakyagusaba bagwagala n'awalala kyekinsinga okunyuma mu drama eno nti drama ebadde ku TV ng'ezanya saawa buli wiiki nogikuŋŋaanya nogikolamu essaawa 2.3 etegeeza oba olonzemu obusinga okunyuma tukukakasa nti buli kasinga okunyuma tujja kubanga tukakutuusaako mu Bakayimbira Dube Extra Time yonna gye tugenda okubanga tuli yes banange boogedde ku DVDs ne copyright tugamba wagira ati wa Uganda ng'ogula DVDs eziri original ng'ozigula kuffe tetujja kukuseera n'akatono twakuleetedde nnyingi nnyo nga bwekitegeera ate tugamba nti zonna zitwale kubanga twaleese nga zammwe ate kuzizaayo bajja kubanga wait okitegeera ng'etukosa nga bw'okiwulira tugamba nti yes Bakayimbira baluddewo emyaka mingi abatandika ndi omu kubo founding director naye abazimu ku Bakayimbira betuzanya nabo ekibiina kibasinga n'obukulu naye nga ffenna tuze wano Nalubiri naye tuli naye Ruth Nalubiri Hajati mu Dube mu Byansi naye twatambule naye wadde wano tasobodde kubanga ajjawo n'abalala bangi mujja kubanga mubalaba nga tugwisanyiza obwenyi nga tuzisinkanye so zaffe zino yezigenda okuba nga ziri tubagamba nti yes mwebali nnyo okuwagira ati wa Uganda ate ne TV nayo tujebaza nnyo olwa byonna byekoze tulese wano ne tubanga tuli ku mpewo kakati tugamba nawe genda maaso twagala ba sponsors bangi mu Uganda ngabo kitegeera aba sponsoringa art waffe abateekamo wano batugambye tetwayogedde mangu bade batukubidde flyers tugamba next time tujja kumanga simu tusoka kusutula ya wano tubagambe katuli mu kubo tujja kubanga sponsorship yetaagisa olugendo ngabwe mulumanyi waffe si lwakumpi lwewala twabaguleko jifu kubanga era ddala twakyagala tutambule bwe tutyo twebaza mwe n'aba abyemu itafaali abatondeddeko Buganda okugiza ku ntiko tubaga nti mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala essente zabadde mpitirivu obungi ate era Katikkiro n'abanga yeeyongeddeyo naffe omukolo gwe twagubaddeko abadde emikolo gy'ebikanda mwe tubeebaza nnyo bw'obanga olina kyokola kyonna ng'olowoozaako ewaffe tugamba nti tukwagala nnyo nga bw'otutegeera tusangibwa gye tusula kakati tuli Croydon oyinza okujja n'otukyalirako essimu zaffe kweziri oyinza okutukubirako ne tunyumyamu ebyaffe ewaffe bali biki ekiriyo kipya ki ekiriyo bagamba ki biki ekitambula byonna tubimanyi abantu bamanyi okugamba njagala ogula ewaffe ettaka simanyi wendija ye byonna tumanyi kati baliwo abatunda ettaka ettuufu bali luddawa waliwo abatunda ettaka ery'empewo liyitirivu tokola ddiiru nga teweetegese bulungi ate naffe oluusi tumanyi okufutabuka omuntu nafuuka baganda be n'abaweereza cash ate baganda bennyini ne bamulyawo over tugamba weegendereze buli kimu kyokola ensi egenda ekyuka mpola mpola budde bulungi katonda lunaku alutwadde olunaku olwaleero twatukira mu nkuba era olaba twesabise neera akasana kabaddeyo mpola mpola tubagala nnyo bannayuganda bali kuno ate ne tubagalira ddala okuva wansi w'emitima gyaffe eyo wansi ddala tiimu lizo omupiira nazo tuziwagira eri ewaffe tuwagira Express FC ne tuwagira the Uganda Cranes eno nze kandi ekyogedde ndi wa Manchester United ne tunamu aba West Ham ngowagira West Ham we love you
every man you want to find girl mine she's a super diva 10 over 10 chambore super mama
I first of all congratulate KCCA, the management of KCCA, the leaders, the political leaders of KCCA, the mayor, the deputy mayor, and the councillors, and the people of Kampala for turning 2 years under the new framework of an institution called KCCA, which government established through an act of parliament with an aim to give Kampala a special status. So 2 years now, it's important since that decision was taken, and I'm happy and proud to associate myself with KCCA as the Minister for Kampala. I see progress, I see hope, as opposed to pessimism that most people want to trade in all the time.
The second year of KCCA has been crystallizing what we set out in the foundation. As you know, the foundation was setting up the new institution, getting staff for it, getting directors in place, laying out a new strategic plan, budgets, and basically putting the institution on the road. So the second year has been one of actually beginning to move on that road towards restoring the city and positioning ourselves as an institution that not only manages and administers the city but also provides services to the city. We have managed to enhance our service delivery as a city in the different aspects. Roads is one of our biggest targets, improving roads infrastructure. We have done over 50 roads. Many of them we are rebuilding, others we are repairing. We have, in the different divisions, done sets of roads.
We have now a very robust team that is doing routine maintenance of roads, which one would call pothole patching. This team is now well mobilized, it is well supplied, and we think that it's going to take up a large part of the routine maintenance of roads. Originally, when we started, we were having a rather fragmented team with so many suppliers of different kinds of materials, and who were all not performing. We even had a supplier for pans for roasting the asphalt, which was really very, very inadequate. It would take you ages to get enough asphalt to fill a large pothole. So we changed the system, and instead we got suppliers of ready-mix asphalt. And this has removed so many variables in the system. We are able to work when we want, and we are able to cover large areas.
Right now we are working on a project in Nakasero area where we're doing 6 roads, and these were really bad roads. We're at the stage of doing the sidewalks and the drainages. We've done several roads in Kawempe division, the Bukoto Chisasi, Ntinda Chiwatule. We are repairing Chanja Chisasi. We are also working on Kawempe Tula. We are now at the final stage of installing road lights and finishing the drainage systems. We have roads in Makindye division, several roads that we've worked on. We are completing Hanlon Road along Sambia Makindye, and several others within that division. In Nakawa division, again, we have worked on several roads. Recently, we have opened up a Bina, Mutungo Bina Road, which was a very, very bad road. It's now being rebuilt. In Rubaga, many roads. We have more than 10 roads that are under 2 projects that are taking off, including Kabaka and Jagala and all those roads around that area. So that is a project that we're working on, and we're building good, quality, long-lasting roads. We're also on the roads incorporating our greening. So we want to put greening wherever we build roads. We're also putting in a drainage system that is good to carry the surface runoff. We're also putting sidewalks on these various roads so that the public can walk on a nice, smooth walkway alongside the roads. We want to do more in terms of the roads. Our budget has been limited. Right now we have exhausted the budget for this year, but we're very optimistic that we'll get additional funding, both from government but also externally, and we are supplementing some of these projects with our own income. Related to roads is the taxi park. We found that the taxi parks were in terrible state. So this year we've managed to start the project to rehabilitate or rebuild the new taxi park, and in a couple of months it should be ready for use. We are looking at a plan for its use, and we're also talking to private developers who are interested in investing in satellite parks outside the city. So we are going to channel a lot of our traffic in the near future in terms of taxis, commuter taxis, to outside the city.
We have also embarked on revamping our traffic lights. What we've managed so far is to make sure that what we have out there is working. Some of it is quite challenging in that we have systems that are kind of outdated now. A system that uses bulbs, for example, at Wandegear, at Port Bell and Natete. And it's a real challenge getting the right bulbs to go into these traffic lights. We have now moved away and we have got better bulbs, but I think the ultimate is to change the entire system and put their traffic lights that either use LEDs or another type of bulb which is readily available. We have replaced quite a number of street lights in the city. We have laid new cables. We have put on automatic sensors. These are photo sensors. We have also put on timers in some areas so that lights come on automatically. This reduces very much on the labor for people to go out there and switch on and off. The main challenge here is vandalism. We have people in Kampala who don't want to see the light. They want to operate in darkness. So you'll find that people are out there looking for fresh areas we've done, then they go to get the cables out of the ground or to go and get the cables that are within the lighting poles. The climax was when people went as far as cutting the lighting poles themselves. This is very discouraging, and I think the police should come out here to help us, because we are not able to police the entire city.
We had a plan to build 6 markets in the different divisions. We have had some challenges with land ownership in some of these places, but the Wandegeya one, we managed to overcome some of the challenges, and the project took off. It's a 21 billion shilling project. It is an advanced stages right now, and it's going to create an ultra-modern market facility with cold rooms, baby care centers, restaurants, bars, lock-up facilities, stalls, parking, banking facilities. It's really going to be nice. We are at architectural plans with Busega. We have the land, we are ready to build the similar market in Busega. We have land in Bukoto. We're looking for funds to build in Bukoto. We have land in Chitintale. We are ready to build in Chitintale. The plan was to have these markets in different parts of the city. Also, we are looking at public-private partnerships in regard to markets. So we are gazetting markets owned privately and allowing the landowners to develop market facilities to accommodate our traders all over the city. The first one we've done is the Usafi market near the Queen's Clock Tower, which is able to accommodate about 10,000 traders. And these were mostly intended to be people that were working on the streets before, and the market has started operating. We are looking at doing more of these markets.
We ought to support the managers at KCCA. Where they have a problem, let's castigate them. But these people are not standing for any political party. They are standing for a clean city, a flood-free city, a well-planned city, a good road network covered city, a beautified city. That's why our road junctions are really glittering.
The first year was, this is what we can do in terms of the smaller project, clock tower, a bit of landscaping, first phase, raising that gap. Second year has been about getting a team together in terms of landscape team that can operate and work well in the office, training that team, and then going ahead and doing a few more design projects that can be implemented. Our vision is to use landscape as a catalyst for urban redevelopment. We started on a pilot stretch, starting from Watoto right through to Nakawa Junction. The middle island has been transformed. The idea of that transformation in the middle island was to try and make a safer city. Border borders were cutting through a lot of the time. We wanted to stop that movement. We wanted to make the crossing of pedestrians much safer, but also at the same time we wanted to start creating a beautiful city. So we raised those curbs, we filled and we've planted. The phase 1 and 2 of that project has been successful. We've done pretty well. Also in terms of implementation, we've worked with a very capable partner on Bombo Road, Chagwe Junction, to do an urban linear park. And that again shows a little bit of what we're able to accomplish or achieve, and that also with still a very small landscape team. So the potential implementation wise is huge in terms of what we can do. We are now doing a lot of design work. And the idea with the design work is once the design work is done, then we will reach out to the stakeholders and say, join us in beautifying this city. Hopefully they have the money, we have the expertise together we can create a beautiful city.
We have also been able to roll out some of our programs, the projects for the communities, different community groups, women, disadvantaged youth, basically giving them a livelihood in terms of supporting their small-scale industries.
Among the key programs that we have in this second year of operation is a community-driven demand program. And under the community-driven demand program, we've been able to disperse over 824 million Uganda shillings to 174 groups to date. We also have programs that are implemented under the NATS program. This financial year, we've been able to establish and set up an animal breeding unit in Chanja. And we have 20 sows and 5 boars. When we start full operation, we'll be able to distribute 400 piglets to economically poor households and 150 doses of high-quality semen to farmers in Kampala. We believe that this is going to have a big impact on the economic transformation in the city. We also are continuing to implement the youth fund, and we have 127 beneficiaries that access money under the youth fund directly from KCCA, and those are being monitored, and most of the programs are doing very well. We have also transferred 3.3 billion Uganda shillings to Centenary Bank, and the young people are accessing money from the bank.
We have started a youth project in Ntinda, that is in Chanja, that is meant to train and skill youth in different skills, including making concrete products for the city, which will save us money, but also provide a skill to these people, and employment initially for them as they work for us. We've also been able to restore the confidence of the public and development partners in the city. We've been able to rebrand the institution, taking away the old image and positioning ourselves as a modern corporate entity that is relevant to the needs of the city. We have laid out our core values, which we are pursuing to make sure that we provide excellence in client care and in service delivery, and basically trying to move the city ahead from the doldrums where we found it when we came 2 years ago.
But you see a more responsive institution, you see a more accountable institution, you see an institution that is, run on principles of corporate governance.
We are receiving a lot of support from development partners, and an overwhelming amount of support from agencies external to Uganda, a lot of support from government, a lot of support from the private sector. Right now we are beginning to implement some of the programs that are being funded by the private sector in partnership with us, which is a very good thing. We believe that we have positioned ourselves as a professional, motivated, well-directed and focused team in the administration of the city, and we're beginning to see the gains of that. The third year going into beyond, we are really looking at taking the city beyond the basics. There are things that are given in modern cities. The cleaning the cities, health and sanitation in the city are a given. The greening should be a given. A good road network should be a given. The employment creation should be a given. Decongestion, those should be given. They were not given in Kampala, but we want those basics to be sorted as a basis. And then we want to go beyond to make Kampala attractive for investment. What do people that want to invest in cities look for? We want to make Kampala an investment destination. We want to deal with those issues that keep away investors. We want to make it a tourist destination. We are having again this year the City Carnival, which we have renamed the City Festival in October this year. We want to make it bigger, we want to make it better. We want it to be a destination in October every year, again in partnership with the private sector. We believe that if an investor is making a decision to invest, his impression of Kampala will be a determinant in that equation to persuade him to come to Kampala. I would appeal to government to take account of what we've been able to achieve in the last 2 years, in spite of the challenges, and continue to support us, particularly on the things that matter for the city. The infrastructure is a big one. The other group of people that I would probably appeal to is for the politically elected leadership in Kampala to actually realize the need for them to go back to the reasons and the ideals that they stood for at the time of campaigning for these political offices, and see how they can become part of delivering those promises. Because what I have seen from looking at their campaign manifestos and promises is improved service delivery, job creation, a better, cleaner city, proper management of resources in the city, property management that benefits the city of Kampala, and things like that, which are the things that we are working on and things that we have made great strides with.
If you're a road mayor who happens to be of the opposition, you can also claim to have achieved. And so you can put it over that positively. The government can also do the same. At the end of the day, the people will reward the leaders respectively. That's why, for example, the people of Kampala can vote President Museveni. We won in Kampala, and at the same time vote for an opposition mayor. That therefore means coexistence is possible, political coexistence. That means there are many other tasks we must do together for the good of all. A clean Kampala, a Kampala without flies, a Kampala without floods, a Kampala with a well-networked sewage system is good for all, irrespective of the political shades of opinion.
Now, coming up next is our selective, powerful music. I call it powerful because you can only watch it here on Sky Channel 182. Call your friends who have not been tuning in to start tuning it, and let's enjoy it together. Hope you enjoy it.
She's a super diva, 10 over 10, chambore. Super mama, hilarious, brilliant, incredible. Ah, kuku supu, mama so beautiful. Oh my lover, chambore. Ah, hey my lover. Oh, sense of style, she's a fashion killer. Then when she moves, that's the walk of me. Rockin' the bar, Sunny Street as a rumbagana. Rockin' the bar, she rockin' the bars. Bidura you not jankaranya. Oh no, wanga chusekali. Masaka soganga Beyonce kali. Oh no, wanga chusekali. Apana na Kim Kardashiani. Oh my lover. Ah, hey my lover. Oh, sense of style. She's a fashion killer. Then when she moves, Kati woko meranda. Oh my lover, yeah, my lover. Oh my lover, yeah, my lover. My lover, Kati woko meranda. matanga omotola amera ye wange jansula abamwe fasa nze matama tabagala kyokka mwekoza ono mwana vuluga ojo yakayaka kulinga ono wanga susekale masaka soganga Beyonce kale ono wanga susekale apana na Kim Kardashian oh my lover Africa.
This girl is beautiful. She's beautiful. Beautiful. Baby.
Mugabiro mutima naye. Subiro mutima nayambe. Hold your one chameleon in a melody we call out.
Why you can say kansalirwa era nyumirwa. Wa mwenya kabana mazika kuba nyumirwa. She's on my mind, that girl. Na yeye yagara kenda katikolechi. Ande sema zika yagara kenda katikolechi. Oh no baby, ayagara kolechi nse. Na yabileta. Yanga batalia kaunga. Kenji echibunga.
Never look Julia no wanka Majiwana stepanka panka Sibiri mweyo ina Amazima kati yompude kabanka Soyagala puli nyondaksi mupaka Yuwajoka Bela diwa maika Match me no Yomo wano webityo When you want Sometimes they'll come along a holy stand Gearia kwagala yakoa yabukata Chaliwo ye agenda Lapen tu foso byangane we menya Sestoringa mabibia menya Chameleon melody this one I see Papa parody come Now she say that she want me again She won't come to me harder we do it again But me got no time for me say I say Don't bring me back to your feelings got all over Dili choke the games you play Uli nizungu shakichwa me sitagi I say Papi, you were not the one for me So now you know that we cannot be together
Ayagala nkole chinze Batalia kaunga Kenji echibunga Oh baby Oh no baby I had to love my baby Tewali olunaku lwenekweka Me and you could always be forever Nakwagala sasira ntolifuka chita Tolondetolopa the friend of my feet Tewali olunaku lwenekweka Me and you could be forever She got a dip on her face Zemusaliza She's on my mind That girl Na yeye yagara kenda katikolechi Ande sema zika yagara kenda katikolechi Oh no baby Ayagara nkolechi nse Na yabileta Yanga batalia kaunga Kenji echibunga Oh baby Oh no baby Ayagara nkolechi nse Julia no wanka Majiwana Batalia kaunga Nenji echibunga Oh baby Oh no baby
your girl Kimbe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. I want to introduce my brand new video, Let's Party, and I hope you actually enjoy the video.
Tata lubangana ebibi byange bye kubangana kana tuze twe lumangana laba bompadde olunaku mukama nze kapala g'omunaku laba bwonyimusiza abalabe bange ne babula laba bwenjogerwako zani
Kolede tatanga sinza bibusa maso nandiba nampangisa naye sula mu mirembe bameka bazirine ennyumba zitemagana naye otyo tebafuna engudo kwempita bulijjo bwe bajja batona bakulu nga kaweddemu nabatanjagaliza botyo banjawulako nabanjagaliza tatto banyonga kalani manyi tinange balinda bakutivizaabwe kaloba ne bampulira baba ku rediyo zaabwe zezakabi kino kisa
zani tata zani tata zani tata
Welcome back. I trust you enjoyed all our program, our music selection, our documentary. Now, we're gonna meet until next time. That is on Sky Channel 182. Keep tuning in, keep watching, tell your friends who doesn't know about the program, so next time they can tune in and watch a lot. But don't worry, we meet here next time on Sunday and Monday, same channel, 182, Uganda Vision, Ben Television. Until next time, Emily. Bye-bye.
Yes, so. Not be Lambo. We are late. Hold on. He's been on this court to Africa for so long. It's not costing you much. No, because it's Lomo Mobile. Lomo? Yes, Lomo. Nah lie.
Insert your Lomo mobile SIM card, add some credit, start making calls. Free Lomo to Lomo phone calls, keep your existing number.
Don't be worried now, I'll be flying down soon. Don't worry yourself, you know. Credit again, but Lomo mobile. Nah, straight.
Lomo mobile. Lomo mobile.
Lomo mobile.
Lomo mobile. Bringing light to life.
Lomo Mobile, your global network.